Hello everybody, this is your intrepid Game Insider analyst gone wild with a brief review of the OnLive Game System, which is launching in the US on December 2nd. The unit itself costs $99 and ships with an HDMI cable and a power cable and so on, as well as a wireless controller. And the setup I've got is basically an Ethernet cable going in the back of the OnLive TV adapter, which is not much bigger than an iPhone, and then I hooked it up through the HDMI to my TV set. So this is obviously living room experience with the full surround sound. But the unit or the package, the basic package costs approximately $100, and as you can see here, there's a lot of different aspects of the interface itself. This is an arena where you kind of watch over the shoulder as other people on the system play. There is an area where you can see what games are coming down the pipe. This is, delivered through the internet entirely through streaming mechanisms, and you don't ever go out and buy a disc as long as you have at least 5 megabits a second. You should be able to access this from home on the 5 megs on the downstream. Marketplace is the spot where it lists the current games that are available. It's in the neighborhood of 30 games or something right now, so not a huge number of games, but more certainly on the way. I happen to have Fios, which has a much faster downstream than 5 megs, so this is it should be a pretty good overall experience, and in the bit of testing that I've done so far, it certainly has been. The lagginess is minimal. There's not really a noticeable problem in terms of pushing a button on the controller and not having it work on the not show up on the screen within a noticeably short period of time. It's counted in milliseconds. So this obviously is a sample of Batman Arkham Asylum, and it's pretty similar to what you'd see on a standard console. There are kind of the basic interface in terms of the wireless controllers. I think it's quite similar to the Xbox controller, Xbox 360. And so it's a pretty intuitive experience, and the sound and the quality is good. I've done some testing over the past couple weeks. It's really just about to launch, and some days I have found some more pixelation in the image, and I've also seen times when I could not access the game. So I'm sure they're working on the infrastructure, and so I don't want to say that that's a typical experience, because it's, like I said, it's only about to launch here. But there have been times when it's been down. I have not been able to access games, so we'll just have to keep an eye on the uptime and so forth of it. So again, in my experience, you can move around pretty easily, and like I said, there's very little lag, and it certainly looks pretty good. And all the basic interface mechanisms work pretty well. So in a nutshell, that is a little bit of a taste of Batman Arkham Asylum. So now I'm going to sign out of the game, and you can see the dashboard pops up with a button on the wireless controller, and you basically power down the system. So that's my brief review of OnLive. I think that the technology certainly works, and I'm excited to see how it's received more broadly. Take care, guys.